I'm Travis Egan. I've been a part of the manufacturing technology industry for the past 25 years.
And I'm Max Egan. I'm a mechanical engineering student at the University of Alabama.
We're traveling the Midwest, exploring world-class manufacturing companies and learning from the people on the frontier of manufacturing technology.
And along the way, I hope to discover how I can impact the world with my degree.
Welcome to Manufacturing Explorers. Three-point turn?
That's right.
That was no three. That was like a
That was a circle.
whip around.
Learned that from you. Yeah, I have a confession. I missed my turn earlier. So how do you know these guys?
So these guys, I've known since the beginning, really. They started out of a garage, and back when I was working on Additive Manufacturing Magazine, starting that up, they reached out to me and wanted to get their story told. What you'll get today is a really good story of a startup company that's really started to blossom. Hey guys.
What's going on? How you doing?
Adam, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Nice to meet you, bud.
Nice to meet you.
When I was in this facility last time, there was no machines, and it was kind of a mess.
It was a mess, and I got evidence of it right here.
Oh, geez.
This picture came in from this area. This is an old paper printing facility, and part of when we got started, we were going door to door to a lot of different manufacturing companies that were kind of trending down, didn't have a lot of work, and so this has really been kind of the foundation of what's inspired us to continue to build a strong manufacturing company that will outlive us all. From being the small service bureau type of company that we transitioned to be strictly focused on contract manufacturing of orthopedic implants. And not just about the additive part, it was also about helping our customers clear devices, prototype, understand the nuances of working with surgeons and the engineering obstacles that they have to overcome just from a product standpoint. And then our value add is bringing in the expertise from an AM standpoint.
So how do you describe yourself? I mean, would you call yourself a contract manufacturer, a medical supplier, a service bureau, all of the above?
Contract manufacturing of 3D printed titanium orthopedic implants. And it is long, but it's very specific. And our customers love that because the culture here is orthopedic focused. We have people over in quality that worked previously at orthopedic OEMs, have a lot of experience with the FDA, know the nuances there. And that's probably been our biggest value add.
So I've heard a lot about 3D printing, and I've never really seen one of the machines up close and personal. So I'm excited to learn more about what you do and how you do it. So if you could show me, that'd be awesome.
So people in manufacturing generally know you can 3D print in metal, but more people outside the industry don't know you can 3D print in metal. They just see the garage 3D printer that just melts some plastic and a filament and lays down one layer at a time, draws the part one layer at a time. We're effectively doing the same thing, but we're starting with a tiny particle metal powder. In this case, it's medical grade titanium. And we're using a laser to melt the powder one layer at a time or one section at a time for many, 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 many sections.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, absolutely. So what you're seeing here is the laser tracing the tool path of each part. And on this particular build, we're building quite a few of the same part.
Yeah.
And then we also build an artifact every build for verification.
To test off of, yeah.
Yep.
Would it be possible for us to see some of these parts?
Yeah, absolutely. We can even throw Max in a blue suit and have him unpack some if you want.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it on.
Very cutting edge, very special, but it's just step one. We are a contract manufacturer of finished titanium orthopedic implants. So that might mean 30 operations or more. So we need the wire EDM to get parts off the plate. We need the mills and fixturing and programming on that end to finish the parts, bring them into those tighter tolerances, like nice round profiles and holes that are critical, nice smooth finishes on the back end so that, or on insertion ends, so that when they enter the body, they're nice and smooth, not scratching up and irritating the patient's skin. So this is Matt. He's our director of engineering. What he's got up on the screen here is the same as the little cube down here. And the way we like to think about things or help our customers with thinking about design for additive is if you can represent it in the model, then that's how the parts are going to come out printed. Right. So if you want to add surface roughness only to a very specific area on the part, then you can control that. You can make it a gradient from one end of the part to another. It's more or less rough based on where you're at on the part physically.
In medical applications, when you compress something and you're trying to optimize your structure, it's not always about just removing as much material as possible. However, you want to get a certain amount of displacement, right? You want your device to be springy, because if it's too rigid and it goes in the body, then it's going to cause problems. Here's a good example right here. So this was a 3D printed part.
Oh yeah. What's the training like for a modeling system like this? Like, what's your background in?
I have a mechanical engineering degree with a minor in math. So I would say this sort of stuff is a fusion between traditional engineering disciplines. So you got to know like mechanics of materials,
right?
Combined honestly with a little bit of programming in the background.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Hey, one more thing, guys, before we hit the road here, I wanted to put you on the spot and just really, I want to find out if you would boil it down. What is truly Tangible Solutions' competitive advantage?
It would be our focus, 100%. It's what we focus on the orthopedic market. We're focused on titanium printing, and we've gotten really good at that. And that's been key to our success.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, stay focused, guys.
Awesome. Will do. See you guys.
Thank you. So, as usual, I'm curious on this one. What's your takeaway from today?
Honestly, I think I enjoyed the conversations about startup culture the most. It's not something that you can jump into, and they had a lot of very deep realizations about the process that they shared with us, and so I thought that was interesting.
Absolutely. All right, it's time to head home.
All right.
Queen City, let's do it. Cincinnati.